Plaintiff Kelly Kamler-Staggs says the defendant is her boyfriend's son, and she believes he harbors resentment because he suffers from scoliosis, and his childhood was destroyed. Kelly's suing for car payments and emotional distress. Defendant Mitchell Shealy says as a result of his scoliosis, he's had 19 back surgeries, and after one surgery was botched, he was left paralyzed for nearly 10 months. Mitchell insists Kelly's suing for more than he owes.
Start with you.
I've been dating Mitchell's father for approximately 7 years. Mitchell went through some stuff when he was younger. He had scoliosis and went through a bunch of surgeries and had back issues, so didn't get to do as much as other kids when he was growing up. He did surpass all that, and he's doing great now. But I think he still holds some resentment about that.
Who?
Everyone, specifically family or anybody that tries to help him out. His parents were divorced, obviously, before his dad and I got together. Didn't finish school, but he finished, got his GED and did some college, so he's done a lot of good things with his life that I think he should be proud of. But he still carries that resentment and anger. He's quick to get angry, yell, disowned his father.
Let me hear from you, sir.
As she was saying, my scoliosis started when I was kindergarten physical. I mean, I'm not here for a pity party. I've had 19 back surgeries starting when I was 8 years old.
When was your last one?
Sophomore in high school.
Okay.
When I was in 7th grade, I ended up with staph infection. They punctured the lining of my spinal cord. I was paralyzed from the neck down for 8.5, almost 10 months. Couldn't move, had to lay flat on my back. They told me I'd never walk again. I'd be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 40. I went through 6.5, 7, almost 8 months worth of hard rehab. Walked out to a vehicle and got in and went home. And when we got back home, the school I was attending wouldn't let me continue because I had missed so much. And so I went online and was able to get my high school diploma at 16 and went to college at 17. I didn't finish college.
Let me ask you about the anger, because certainly you have a reason to be angry at the world. Did it cause anger in you and resentment? And
when
if so, toward whom?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, as of now, I don't feel like I'm an angry person. I get along. I have a lot of friends.
Why do you believe when you were young it was the case? Because of your...
Well, I just missed out on 4 years of high school with my class. I don't really speak to any of my class now because we didn't do everything that kids do together, I guess.
So proud of you, by the way. So proud of you. That's one of the top 5 inspirational stories I've heard. I promise you. How does he owe you for the car payments and emotional distress? Go ahead, ma'am.
He asked if I would co-sign a loan in October 2015. And I did. He missed the first 3 payments, but I agreed that I would take care of those as long as he paid me back for them. He was late so he started making payments on time, but then was late, so I decided to make the bank take the payments out of my account so he didn't mess up my credit. And then in March of 2015, he couldn't make a full payment, and so I still made that payment. And then June, July.
You have a list of the months he missed?
Yep.
And that totaled how much?
$3,398.
What is your emotional distress for?
The first time he missed a payment, just being called names all the time, back and forth, and having to remind him every month that he owed a payment, and then getting told that it shouldn't.
Right. How much do you want for reminding him?
$202.
Okay. How many times did you remind him?
Every month, 24-month period.
Okay, so he never pays you on 20?
He only made 6 payments on time.
And that's over the course of 24 months?
Yes, sir.
And so you were reminding him even when he paid?
of
You're trying to run up the ticket on the reminder ticket. You're trying to run up the reminder money. She want to charge you $20 per reminder, even for the months you paid. I got to remind him that he paid me. That was what that 20 was for. Well, sir, you tell me about these car payments she alleges you missed.
Your Honor, the first 3 months, that was entirely, her fault. We filled out the paperwork. She happened to fill out her section of it wrong. And I actually have this piece of paper that wasn't even sent to me. It was sent to her.
From whom?
From the bank where the loan is at.
Talking about what?
Well, thanking us for becoming customers, getting a loan with us. Well, this is filled out for February 4th of 2016. We got the pickup in November of 2015. So that's where the 3 months for the first part of the loan were missing. I didn't know what to pay it. This didn't come for 4 months after the...
Okay, 4 months. Did you pay it then?
4 months after.
Did you pay it then?
I started making my payments.
Okay, how much
you owe? She told me that her and the bank agreed that that $1,500 would go on the end of the loan.
Okay. How many months did you pay after making your pay, after finding out?
I made regular payments every month when the pickup was paid off. I have the title.
Oh, it's paid off. Okay, let's see it, please. It says paid off, but she says she paid it off. Is that your point?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think she's making this up?
I don't doubt that I owe her that $1,500. I don't know.
Why do you think she's making up the other amount?
Well, at the time, she didn't have a job.
Right. Now she does, though, right? So why is she making it up now that she got a job?
I don't know.
Oh, right. And what do you say, ma'am?
The other 3 payments were a bounce check that he's never recovered to me.
Is that true, sir?
We never got notified from our bank of it.
That you bounced a check. You never got notified from your bank that you owed. You never got notified from the bank that you bounced a check. You need a new bank. Judge me for the plaintiff. Judge me for the plaintiff. I see this bounce check right there. I did see it. Have a good day. Judge me for the plaintiff.
There won't be a relationship.
That's his loss.